Hello everyone, this is Rishabh Kotyal, your Azure buddy, and today we will be discussing what is conditional access. So simply, we know security is something that is utmost important to us. Now, modern security parameter, they goes beyond organization's network, okay, and they also include nowadays your users and each individual device identity as well. Now, these identity, they are going to be utilized as a signal as a part of your access control. Okay, and based on access control means you will be taking the decision based on the your signals to help your access control. So if you are a person A, what is allowed or what should be given, permission should be given to you, right? If you are logging from a particular location, what should be restricted to you? So this conditional access is a tool which is used by your Azure Active Directory to bring your signals together to make a decision and enforce the organization policy. So this is pretty technical definition that I was talking about. And in simple terms, what your Microsoft Azure Active Directory is doing is that based on your few signals, you know, like your users and location, your device, your application, your real-time risk, it is simply taking a decision that whether it should allow you or block you from accessing the any apps and your data resource, right? One simple example is like you are logging in from your let's just say Libya, right? You are logging in from the Libya. Now that is supposed to be one of the impossible travel location for you. So based on this, whether your organization should allow you to go ahead log in or they should simply block you. Okay, if they are allowing you, they will be giving bit of the restrictive access to you, or maybe they will be asking you to go ahead and perform the multi-factor authentication. So this kind of thing is going to be called your conditional access. Now administrators are generally given two goals, or generally they will be facing two primary goals. First will be your empower your users so that they can be protective wherever and wherever, right? So if I want to access any resource at any point, I want to work at a different time, I want to work and simply be protective, right? So administrators should be allowing me to do that, but with that they have to do another thing, that is protect the organization's assets. So here we use the conditional access. So signals would be like signals will be based on first your users and locations. Like, so your policy will be defining that, okay, which user will be having what kind of access with that location base, right? So there are a few things like we will be talking about your on-prem, okay, and your trusted locations, okay, those kind of things are going to be there. So first is two section is here which we are seeing. This is the user and location. So either your user could be a part of a very specific group who is having a lot of permission, or simply an individual who will be having simple access like read something, or write, maybe having some write permissions. Okay, location would be based on the, you have some trusted location, like you have the remote offices like in uh, okay, so let's just say one is in the London, another one in the New York, another one is the Johannesburg. So based on that, you are only allowing people to access from those locations, only those locations, right? Or maybe any particular country which you are saying that it is something which is falling in the impossible travel location. Let's say the user, now in COVID situation, everyone is working from home, right? Almost everyone. So what is happening, I logged in from the, let's say I was in India, and I logged in from the India, let's say at the 10 a.m. in the morning. Now at 10:30 p.m. A.m. suddenly I logged in from the your Egypt, right? So that is kind of the impossible traveling location for me. So you have to take care of that, whether it is falling, that it is a suspicious activity or not. So that is a signal that is being generated on base of your, which user is logging in, from where you are logging in. Then it can move further and talk about the devices as well. So you can have very specific platform devices which you mark as the trustworthy. Okay. Apart from that, you are not allowing anyone or any device the access of your resources. There could be your applications, right? So if your user is trying to use any other application, or you can define very specific application which can trigger this particular conditional access policy, right? That if, let's say that, your user is using application A, it should be enabling this or triggering this conditional access tool. Now, apart from this, there is going to be the real-time risk calculation based on the user's behavior, right? And it will be flagging the risky sign-in behavior, okay, user risk, those kind of the thing, and it will be then asking you that what you will be doing with such kind of the actions, right? Now, what kind of the decisions you can take, right? So this is the verify every asset access attempt. So either allow access, block access, or require MFA, right? These are the options you are seeing in the diagram. So what are these? So these are the decisions. So what decisions you will be taking? First is block access. So this is most restrictive decisions that you are taking. Means he can do, he can't do, or she can't do anything over there. The user cannot do anything. Then another is grant them the access. So once you will be granting them the access, it is the least restrictive decision and still require one or the more of the following options. So you will be asking them, okay, if you are, just say that you are logging in from a different location, or you are logging in from the different device. First, if you want to get access, perform the multi-factor authentication, right? Show us that you are the original user. Okay. And maybe you are saying that if you want to access through this particular event in application, you can define the operating system platform as well. So you can say that if you are logging in from the other device, make sure that your device is marked as compliant with the help of tools like Intune and all, right? Maybe you will be requiring him to go through the hybrid Azure AD joint process, verify yourself on your on premise as well. Then you require a client approved client app to verify your identity. So not only one option, you can make sure that you can apply the combination of 2 or 3, whatever you like, right? So that person is going ahead first performing the multi-factor authentication. Then if the device is marking compliant with the help of the Intune, right? Then he's just going ahead and proving the using the your hybrid Azure AD to prove his identity. So that is up to you, and then that user will be going ahead and accessing the apps and data. So this is going to be your conditional access. Okay, so that's it for today's short video. We will meet in the next video. Till then, be safe. Subscribe your InfosecTrain and visit our website. So if you're interested in any training, visit there. We will help you to get that particular knowledge for yourself. Thank you. Be safe.